Hey guys, welcome to the WAG Station. I'm your host Kieran, and today I'll be talking about the original Super Mario Bros. Games.
I have a feeling that I'm going to be talking about this game again in the future for some reason. It's almost like that it would be some sort of story arc or something.
Huh? Why is there a PNG of the pass sign from Sonic CD over there? Well, that was kind of a useless thing to edit in when I'm only going to make one episode of this story arc. Hey guys, welcome back to the WAG Station. I'm your host, the Outdated Gen Z himself, and welcome to Season 2 of the Outdated Gen Z, where I'm just going to be talking about the original Super Mario Bros. Again. I wasn't happy with the way that I talked about Super Mario Bros. From both my original WAGs review one and back when Season 1 was a thing. So, I'm going to re-review Super Mario Bros. Or I guess a re-re-review. But anyways, since I'm not relevant to the retro gaming community, it looks like I'm gonna have to stick with official emulation ports. I'm sorry, I promised myself I would not act like that in this series again. Anyways, the original Super Mario Bros. Was released on the NES in 1985, and it was a pretty big success. It is on the list of the most sold video games of all times anyways, with some slight console pack-in moments later on. So why was this game so popular in the first place? Probably because the game was actually good, unlike the entire Atari library at the time. Plus, this game was just a more fleshed out Donkey Kong, without the barrel, and Donkey Kong. And Luigi's here too. My first experience with the original Super Mario Bros. Happens to be on the Nintendo 3DS Virtual Console, but not just any 3DS, the Mario Kart 7 2DS! Man, those were the days, getting eShop cards and buying Virtual Console games, wasting half of it on Pokemon Yellow. Now, what is a Super Mario Bros. And what do you do in it? Well, Princess Toadstool of the Mushroom Kingdom got kidnapped by Bowser, and now you gotta save her. Maybe you can use those power-ups you can find inside of those question blocks to help you. Anyways, every time you think that you finally saved the princess, you save the Toad instead. This goes on for 7 worlds until the 8th world where you finally save her. You can also use warp zones to skip some of these worlds. They're hidden, but are very, very useful. Here's something I bet you can't believe. I found out about the warp zones without using the internet. And I grew up with the internet. Now, what's my honest opinion on this game? Well, it's good, just not the best in the entire world. But this did truly start one of my favorite video game series ever made, so I can look at it as a good start for a franchise, but not the best in said franchise. Unlike most first games in a series though, I would highly suggest playing it if you never have. And the fact that speedrunners are still keeping this game alive to this day is just absolutely crazy, man. And also, I'm kind of biased because, you know, this was one of the first digital games I ever had on my 2DS, so I kind of like this game. Well, with that was the original Super Mario Bros. I just beat this game 4 times because of how short it is. And I just happen to know the route now. What better thing to do than beat the game for a 5th time?